guys, Wayne here. I went fishing today, and to be honest with you, the fish were not biting very well, and I did not have very good luck. But I was able to catch 5 bluegill, relatively small bluegill. It's not going to make much of a meal, so I thought, what can I make out of this to make a halfway decent meal? And I thought, you know what, how about some fish sandwiches? A good lunchtime meal, and it'll tide me over until supper time. So that's what I'm going to make, some homemade fish sandwiches with the bluegill that I caught. Now, this ain't nothing fancy. I'm sure there's 1,000 different ways that you can do this. But this way tastes excellent to me, so I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. Anyway, let's make some fried fish sandwiches, and I'll show you what we need. Okay, so as you can see here, I have a few fillets. Now, like I said, the fish were not biting very well, but I think I have enough here for a couple sandwiches for me. My daughter said she didn't want any. She wanted me to make her some runny eggs. So I made her some runny eggs. I'm going to make me some fish sandwiches. To season them, I'm going to use some salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and anything else that you want. That's where I'm going to stop, but you can put anything you want on your fish sandwich. Okay, the next ingredient is going to be breadcrumbs. I'm not going to go with the traditional flour this time. I'm going with homemade toasted breadcrumbs. And all I did was I put some bread in the toaster, toasted it up, and then put it in the food processor. These are unseasoned breadcrumbs, and you can season this if you want, but this is going to work out really well. If you toast them, it gives it a really good flavor. You don't have to toast them. You can kind of let the bread lay out and get stale overnight. Some people do it that way. But if you toast it, just give it a try, because I tell you what, that has a really good flavor to it. Okay, so what we're going to do is take our fish, and we're just going to get it inside the breadcrumbs. Basically, you're just coating it like you would with flour. Lay that aside. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and coat all these, and then we'll get them into the oil. Okay, so we've got a few of our pieces of fish coated in our breadcrumbs. I've got my deep fryer up to 375 degrees. This is not going to take very long at all. So what we're going to do is just dip them into the oil, get them cooking. I'm going to cook them, I would say, about 1.5 to 2 minutes, and then we'll come back. Okay, it's been about 1.5 minutes. Let's lift them up. That's what we're looking for right there. Golden brown and delicious. So what we'll do is cook up the rest, and then we'll go ahead and get them on the bread and do the taste test. Okay, so I've got my fish plated up on the bread. Now, I know I'm going to get some flack for this. I know it. I'm just waiting for it. But there is only one thing that I like on my homemade fish sandwiches, and that is a little bit of yellow mustard. I'm not a big fan of tartar sauce or anything else like that. I'm not a big fan of tomatoes, lettuce, anything on my fish. I'm just a big fan of yellow mustard. Now, that being said, make your fish sandwich the way you like to eat it. For me, that's the way I'm going to eat it. So let's go ahead and do the taste test. Alright, my favorite part, the taste test. That's better to me than anything you can get at a store. It wasn't a lot, but it'll make a good lunch. Yeah, that's great. Crispy, tender on the inside, excellent. Wonderful lunchtime meal. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.